Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, whom we will teach well, being great examples for his younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutation. Hopefully, they got there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to it. Hopefully, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. All right, what I want to get into this morning, deal with repetitive teaching, because you have, this thing amongst, you know, those that are watching, and you have this thing amongst other camps, even amongst other camps about how, we constantly talk about the MOTB, how we constantly speak on particular things, getting on camps, for doctrine. Uh, and pretty much what you see is Jake, all right, is here to be entertained. Jake is here for the gimmicks. You have a lot of Jake, that are here to be entertained and for gimmicks, okay? But we're not here for that. The spirit of Yahweh Shai was not about gimmicks. When Yahweh Shai was in the earth, okay, he wasn't teaching for entertainment. He wasn't teaching, all right, for a shock value. Jake, wants to make the truth as if it's some type of N1 mixtape. They want an ooh and an ah moment. And that's why they love to see, the debates with the Christians, Sakari and them, and, they cutting up the Christians and using these big words and bringing out, all these different things and, just the, the N1 mixtape, the URL rap battle, when it comes to the doctrine, man. Okay, which at the end of the day, this is about edifying the elect. This is about warning the hopeful elect. This is about developing, all right, the hopeful elect. Okay, this is serious matters, man. Okay, so we're not here for antics, okay, and games and gimmicks all the time, man. Because even though debates, those debates can be informal and you can learn particular things, but you see Jake is not being developed in the spirit. Okay, Jake, bringing out points and going into, all this information, but Jake is not being developed. Okay, and that's why when Jake is not being oohed and ahhed by the scriptures, Jake really don't want to hear it, man. The things that Jake really need to hear, all right, it doesn't come with all the glitz and glamour of gimmicks, man. Okay, now let's start off here in Ezekiel, because what does the Lord tell us to do? This is Ezekiel 3:17. It says, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel." So a watchman is made to watch for what, man? The main thing that a watchman should be watching for is dangers. Now, if there's a time of peace, okay, there's a different spirit, that will be on the watchman, okay? But if you have times of war, because we're in an all-out spiritual war, okay? And if a watchman knows that there's an enemy that could be approaching any day, okay, that watchman is going to be very attentive to any signs of danger or the approaching enemy, all right? And right now, the main thing to speak about is the MOTB, because it's happening in real time. There's always different updates, always different things going on that's related to this particular prophecy, man. Okay? So as watchmen, and we know what times we in, we know what situation we in, we're going to continue to watch and report on these things, man. Okay? So the hopeful elect, the believers, the listener, okay, the congregation can have a mindset of where we at, man. Because we gauge everything based off prophecy, man. All right? Because at the end of the day, we're watching to get out of here. The main thing we're watching for, all right, is the coming of Yahweh Shai. But we know certain things have to happen before Yahweh Shai physically appears in this realm. Okay? And the main two things is the MOTB, which the MOTB is linked to the famines, okay, the violence, all right, the chaos that the Bible speaks of, Okay, that's linked to it because the seed help is going to be presented as a solution. Okay, so as we see this devil making moves in the earth, we're going to continue to report on these things, man. Jake got a problem with us going into news articles. We're watchmen. Okay, what's going on in the earth. All right, we should be aware of these. We should be circumspect of these things, man. Okay, this is Ezekiel 3:17 says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. We're warning the people according to prophecy, man, what's written. Okay? Just as the brother put up, the brother Bayan Yasha, okay? In fact, let's get that word watchman real quick. Now get that precept the brother put. Okay, word watchman in the Hebrew is tazapah. Okay, to look out or about, to spy, to keep watch, to spy, to watch closely. Okay, to watch closely, man. So we're commanded. The Lord made us watchmen. Okay, for Israel, man. When you go here to Ephesians, real quick, this book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 15. It says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. And we know walk goes into a manner of life. Now, when you go into this word circumspectly in the Greek, okay, it says to pretty much to watch exactly, accurately, and diligently. Okay, let's get this word also on Google. See, does it give us anything? Yep, it says circumspect. It says circumspectly. It says careful to consider all circumstances and possible consequence. Okay, to consider all circumstance and possible consequence, man. Okay, so the truth is gonna be repetitive because we're being circumspect. Okay, the scripture tells us don't be ignorant in a small or great matter. Okay, so you're going to get repetitive teaching within the ministry because we're not here to ooh and ah and entertain, man. We're here with a purpose, man. Okay, we're here with a particular purpose. You see, when you go to another definition, it says circumspect. It says a good quality in someone entrusted responsibility. All right, though sometimes boring in a friend, because Jake say it's boring. Okay, well if somebody got to do the boring job, man, that's the most important job right now, man. Well, Jake considers to be boring, man. Okay, Jake want to see us debate. You know the rabbi, the master rabbi from Tel Aviv. Okay, Jake want to see us debate. The Orthodox Christian from Ukraine. From Kiev, Ukraine. That's what Jake want to see, man. Okay, if you nigga watch the finals, man. Okay, watch the finals. All right, you got Devin Haney fighting tonight. That's what you watch for entertainment, man. Okay, we here with a serious purpose, man. Oh man, and it says, it's a dictionary.com. It says, uh, vocabulary.com. It says a good quality in someone entrusted with responsibility, though sometimes born in a friend. The word circumspect was borrowed from circumspect was borrowed from the Latin circumspectus, from Circa Spencer, to be cautious. Okay, the basic meaning, all right, to look around. Okay. So let's go here. What did Yahushua demand? You know, his brother Beyond Yasha'Allah put. Let's get that in Matthew 26. All right, Matthew 26. And Matthew 26 and 4, it says, he coming unto his disciples and finding them asleep, and said unto Peter, what, could you not watch with me 1 hour? Watch and pray that you enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. So let's get this word watch. Okay. In the Greek is
Strong's G 1127.
Gregareo.
Gregareo.
All right, it says to watch. It says to give strict attention to be cautious, to be active. Okay? To give strict attention to. So we have to give strict attention to the MOTB. Do Jake not understand the consequences behind taking this thing? Jake act like the consequences is not written in the scriptures, man. Do Jake know that nuclear missiles are real? That nuclear fire from those missiles are real? Okay? The Lord can have that fire billions of degrees and you won't feel it. You know? Jay, like, we talking about the MOTB like it's a misdemeanor. Like, you gonna just get a fine. You know, like you gonna get a $200 fine for taking it. Do Jake not understand the consequences behind taking the MOTB? Okay? Let's get it, man. Good grief, Jake. Suffering succotash. You know? God damn. Revelation 14 and 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, okay, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. So if this happens, okay, if a person takes this man's, okay, charagma, okay, which is the sea hip, okay, that technology, okay, the RFID technology, okay, if that is taken in the hand or the forehead, all right, which people have it in their hand as we speak, the currency is going digital as we speak. Okay, they got reverse ATMs as we speak. This is happening as we speak. Okay, so we're not to give strict attention to this. We're not to be very attentive to this, man. Okay, it says if any man worship the beast or his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture. The same is to drink the wine or the wrath of the Most High that is poured out without mixture. The wrath of the Most High without mixture, which means you're going to get the full brunt of the Lord's wrath that he has toward this current wicked society, man. The scriptures say the Lord is angry with the wicked every day. And if you take the sea hip, what you're saying is, I'm in full compliance with the way things are being ran in the earth. I trust Esau Edom to protect me against what's written in the scriptures. That's what you're saying. You're putting yourself in a direct opposition to Yahweh Bashem Awashai. Okay? You're making yourself an allegiance, okay, to the enemy, man, to the damn devil. Okay? Jake don't understand the severity of the MOTB and what statement is being said if you take that, man. Okay? That means that you are in complete rebellion against Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Okay? And it's saying that, look, you are an alliance. You're making yourself an alliance with this current beast system, which the Lord hates, man. Okay? And it says, and he shall be tormented, let you know it's not going to be quick. Let you know that the fire from the missiles is not going to be quick. The scriptures say you're going to be tormented. Okay? Which means it's going to be an ongoing torment that you're going to be in if you take the MOTB. Okay? If anything, we don't talk about it enough, man. Okay? Considering the consequences. And it says, with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Okay? So there's extreme consequences for those that take the sea hip. Okay? There's extreme consequences, man. Pain beyond imagining, man. Torment beyond what we can fathom and imagine. Okay? The wrath of the Most High without mixture, man. That means he's not going to let up a bit. Okay? He's going to express his full anger in those nukes, man. Okay? The Lord is going to express his full anger towards this society in the nuclear fire, man. That's why the Lord allowed Esau to tap into, okay, the nuclear physics and split the atom and create these extremely powerful, painful weapons of destruction, man. Okay? That's the Lord. The Lord's anger allowed these weapons to be created, man. You see? Well, Jacob said, that's how y'all talk about it. Nigga, that's all that's finna matter. Okay? That's that decision, whether you take that or not, that's the only thing that's finna matter in the earth, man. All them Christians that you cut, them rabbis that you debated, okay, you cut Karen, you don't cut the janitor, you don't cut, you don't cut the nigga from the Subway commercial. You done did all these gimmicks and antics, okay, but the only thing that's finna matter is if you finna take this or not, man. If you gonna bow the knee to Baal and the consequences that come behind it, man. Okay? Let's get some precepts, because what Jake is doing by taking this is making himself friends of the world. You're making yourself friends of the New World Order. Okay, when you take this, man. All right, let's get that in what's that, 1 John? This is 1 John 2. And 1 John 2 and 15 said, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. And if you take the sea hip, you love this world. Because you're taking it, all right, to get back to the life that you had before the economy crashed. Okay? If you take the sea hip, that means you love this current world and you trying to continue the life that you had here, man. Okay? Ain't no gray areas, man. You can say the kids, you can say the woman, you can blame it on whoever you want to blame it on. If you take that, you're going to be held liable and you're going to be looked at as the ops, man. Okay? And the brother got the word torment. Ooh. The word torment, brother Buyan Yasha Allah. The definition, it says extreme pain of anguish of mind or body, agony, extreme pain. You see, agony, they're weeping and gnashing of teeth. All right. First John 2 and 16, it said, "For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eye, and the pride of life, is not the Father, but is of the world." You see, and Jake gonna want to get back to, the status that they had. Jake, these well-to-do Jakes, the well-to-do nigga women. Okay, they gonna get back to their status when they had clout, and you know, they gonna get back to that, man. Okay, the nigga woman loves the liberty that the serpent gave her. She gonna want to get back to that, man. Okay, well, she just got a herald of niggas, providing with, her, because Eve gonna want to get back to that carefree life, man. Okay, and niggas gonna want to get back to the life of no responsibilities, man. You know, so a lot of people, all right, are gonna take this to try to continue their whack ass lives in Babylon, man. They're not knowing that Esau, Edom, this sea hill is gonna be the worst oppression the earth has ever seen, man. Okay, this is going to be the most controlled rulership that the earth will ever see. The little piece, that he gets up and going is going to be the most controlled society the earth has ever seen, man. Programmable money, okay. Then you talking about put something in your forehead, so things is linking to your brain. Like this nigga, this ain't just no look. See, Jake just think it's just a debit card in your hand. Like, nah, he finna go. Esau, he got a lot of wickedness playing with this little device, man. Okay, and a lot of Jake's gonna learn the hard way. And a lot of Jakes that take the sea hip, you still gonna starve to death, man. Okay? The Esau can't protect you from the judgment written in the scripture, man. Okay? And it says, and the world passeth away. And how this world is going to pass away? Through war. Okay? So if this world pass away, a lot of our people that take the sea hill, they're going to be casualties in this war, man. Okay? And it says, in the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. So as Jake is getting ready to be tormented for taking the MOTB, the elect is finna be made into immortals, man. Okay? On one end, you're going to get the most painful death, all right, known to man, all right, for taking the sea hip, but for getting the victory over the sea hip, okay, you're going to become immortal. Okay? There's two major extremes, man. Of course, we're going to continue to talk about these things, man. Okay? Until these things come to pass. Okay? Let's get that, because you're going to have those that are tormented for taking it. But guess what? Let's say you're going to be tormented in the presence of the Lamb. That's Yahweh Shai going to be in those chariots, man, in the atmosphere, as America it has become what? The lake of fire. Okay, but who's going to be on those chariots with Yahweh Shai? The hopeful elect. Okay? Revelation 15:1, it says, and I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of the Most High. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast and over his image and over his mark. So we're going to put emphasis on what the mark is, man. How do we know what to get victory over, man? The scriptures say we have received this engrafted word, which is able to save our souls, because within the doctrine is instructions. The doctrine is specific. Okay? How do we know what to get the victory over, man? Okay? Because we're not going to get victory over sin until we're changed. We need to get victory over the mark, and then we'll be changed where we'll have victory over sin. Death, where is thy sting? Okay? And it says, and over his image and over his mark and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High. And this sea of glass, all right, is their view from the chariot, all right, That's the chariots going to be in the outer atmosphere, man. Okay, so you're going to be looking through the atmosphere at the lake of fire, which is America. All right, and it's going to look like a sea of glass mingled with fire, man. That's their view from the chariots, man. Their viewpoint from the chariots, man. And the elect are going to have their viewpoint, and that links in with the our people that took it, that mark being tormented before the Lamb. Okay, so you're gonna have Israelites that took it being tormented in the lake of fire. Okay, which is gonna be started by what? The nukes that's gonna be shot here. Okay, then you're gonna have the elect and the chariots with Yahweh and the angels looking down, man, and people being tormented. If you take it, if you don't take it. Okay? That's two different, that's two very different circumstances you can find yourself in dealing with this, man, with the MOTB, man. Okay? So why would we not put emphasis on that, man? Okay? Oh nigga, you niggas are entertained everywhere else, man. Drake just want to be entertained their whole life, you know, and ooh and ah their whole life, man. This is all niggas want to do is be entertained, man. Okay? Nigga, you know, you look at TikTok, this is all niggas want to do is play and be entertained, man. Okay? Somebody gotta be serious, man. Somebody gotta be spiritual adults about these situations that's going on in the earth, man. You know? Let's go from there. I think it's another one, Revelation. This book of Revelation 20 and 4. Okay? This Revelation 24. It says, and I saw thrones, which represents rulership, power, authority, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, okay, or authority. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark. So wait, isn't the Bible saying the same thing? Okay, isn't this saying the same thing in Revelation 15? Okay, so the Bible is repetitive. Okay, so you're gonna get repetitive teaching. And it says, neither have received his mark upon their forehead or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Yahweh 1,000 years. And they're just the beginning of the kingdom, that 1,000 years when these heathens are going to be ruled with a rod of iron. Esau is going to be being paid back, you know, with the worst captivity ever. Okay? And he's going to be done away with. But they're just the beginning. You know, the kingdom is eternal. Okay? But righteousness is going to be heavily enforced and established within that 1,000 years, man. And those that reign with Yahweh, you know, that 1,000 years represents what, man? That governing body. Because their thrones was given into them judgment. Okay? That's that governing body of Israel establishing righteousness for eternal kingdom, man. That 1,000-year period gonna be a very rigorous, okay, tyrannical, all right, righteous tyrannical rulership, man, by Yahweh and that 144,000 men under him, man, 12,000 men from each tribe. Okay, but first they had to get what? The victory over the mark, man. Okay, so that's the point. You know, I just wanted to bring that out. You know, at the end of the day, you know, the elect, you know, they're going to be edified, they're going to be built, they're going to start being developed and being conformed to righteousness and growing in the spirit, man. Okay, and these guys that, you know, want, you know, to see this and1 mixtape, you know, with the precepts and all these gimmicks, all right, they're going to be in a bad case, man, because they haven't took their grace period to really be serious about the matters and the affairs containing to prophecy, man. Okay, because at the end of the day, the only thing that's finna matter is if you finna take this C hip or not. Okay? And everybody's gonna be faced with an hour of temptation, man. You know, so Lord will you brothers and you few sisters edified. Till the next time I say Shalom. Kwam Yashala Baba Baba DTA Shalom.